Greetings and welcome. Welcome, my brothers and sisters. This is Empress I Queen, Itisha, and I am welcoming you to another edition of this thought-stimulating program, Positive Vibrations.
DJ I Queen.
And my brothers and sisters, to those who are new to the program, it is my aim to evoke and transmit a positive frequency that resonates harmoniously in the hearts and minds of all our listeners. Of course, together we raise the vibration of a nation, and we do this through constructive and pragmatic thought processes. Together, my brothers and sisters, we will bring about an evolutionary mental change.
Positive vibrations.
together we are bringing about a mental change that will lift us, all of us, collectively out of negativity. And so, of course, we do it again this Tuesday and every Tuesday. Raise the vibrations of positivity. And so we send love and gratitude throughout all dimensional space and time. Positive vibrations.
DJ Lightning.
Watching the time, how the people are moving and murmuring to myself. Wish it never had to be the way I see. This world running shouldn't have to be. Cause now every man's cup is filled with hate and overflowing. Father, I know things are going wrong, yeah. It's wickeder than before. The really checks that we could have run things, but it not look so anymore, no. Come down, Father.
Come down, Father. The man, Mr. Barry Hammond.
Come down. Oh, yeah, beg you come down, Father. Come down, hey, come down, Father, beg you come down. In my heart I know that you won't let your chosen people suffer. I know you never let us down, no. Many times I could have picked up a gun, I could have go out the street and play big gun. That's no fun, no, sure ain't no fun.
Yes, of course, brothers and sisters, we know that's no fun.
Man thinks the same, then bullets fall like rain. It's no fun, no, no, it's no fun. Oh, I see greed and I see selfishness. Every man is for himself. Only you can talk to them, Father, cause they listen to no one else, no. Come down, Father, come down. I beg you come down, Father, come down, Lord. Talk to the hearts of those responsible. Let them know their actions are despicable. Remind them that it's you who wear the crown. Come down, Father, come down, yes. I beg you come down, Father, come down, right. Oh, come down, Father, come down, yes. Come down, Father, come down.
Yes, brothers and sisters, we're asking for the enlightenment of the Father, the awareness, the knowledge, the understanding of higher omnipotence to come down and touch our brothers and sisters so that we may know ourselves, we may become aware of the beautiful, unique, precious beings that we are. And with this understanding, we become aware that we must take care of ourselves, and in doing so, we take care of our brothers and sisters. We harbor only concern of love, joy, and happiness for every single person on the planet. And so that is what this program is all about. We're all about togetherness, solidarity, and the coming together of the human race, because we know that together we will stand firm. United we stand, and divided we fall. And so, my brothers and sisters, we are coming together today in the harmony, in the vibrations of harmony and love. And we say, come down knowledge, come down understanding, come down love and peace and harmony, because we know that that is the kind of world that we want to live in. So we say, come down, Father, and we say this with Mr. Beres Wood Hammond.
Watching the time, how the people are moving and murmuring to myself, wish it never had to be the way I see this world running. Shouldn't have to be. Cause now every man's cup is filled with hate and overflowing. Father, I know things are going wrong, yeah. It's wickeder than before. The really checks that we could have run things, but it don't look so anymore, no. Come down, Father, come down. Come down, Father, come down. Oh, I beg you, come down, Father. Come down, Father, beg you, come down.
Positive vibration.
In my heart, I know that you won't let your chosen people suffer. I know you'll never let us down. No, 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 no. Many times I could have picked up a gun, I could have go out the street and play big gun. That's no fun, no. Sure ain't no fun, oh no. Cause I think, what would happen if the other man thinks the same? Then bullets fall like rain. It's no fun, no. No, it's no fun. Oh, I see greed and I see selfishness. Every man is for himself. Only you can talk to them, Father, cause they listen to no one else, no. Come down, Father, come down. I beg you, come down, Father, come down, Lord. Talk to the hearts of those responsible. Let them know their actions are despicable. Remind them that it's you who wear the crown. Come down, Father, come down, yes. I beg you, come down, Father, come down. Oh, come down, Father, come down, yes. Come down, Father, come down, yeah. Watching the time, how the people are moving and murmuring to myself. Woe unto the ones who think that you can do these wrongs and get away. Woe unto you, and watch out for your day. I wish it never had to be the way I see this world running. Shouldn't have to be. Cause now everyone's cup is full with hate and overflowing. Father, I know things are going wrong, yeah. It's wickeder than before. Really believe we could have run things, but it not look so anymore, no. Come down, Father, come down. I beg you, come down, Father, come down. Father, come down, Father, come down, yes. I beg you, come down, Father, come down.
Yes, come down, Father, Mr. Beres Wood Hammond. And you know, on that note, my brothers and sisters, it is important for you to know that only you can make yourself a chosen one. And remember, it does not matter where you have been, what you have done, what you have heard, what you have seen, or the results that you have already gotten from past actions. Those are just a part of the universal principles that dictates that with every action there is a reaction. Now, with the same universal principle that governs our action and the reaction that we get in return, we may use this principle to make ourselves the chosen one for blessings, the chosen one for love, the chosen ones for all that is positive and uplifting in your life. All you have to do, brothers and sisters, is to take a different action, take a different approach. If, for instance, we came from a place of envy, we want to come now from a place of appreciation and love. And of course, our actions will follow, because it is how we think that prompt our actions. And so our actions will follow. And then the reaction from that action will bring about a different, more harmonious results in your life. And so it is important that we know that it is our actions, my brothers and sisters. Change your despicable actions and the results will change. Your results must be different. And so, we are thankful that we can be here today, another Tuesday. Thank you, my brothers and sisters, all of the persons who are able to log in on this frequency today, on the program today, to help to build the positive vibrations, and we send this to all our brothers and sisters all over the planet. And so we are going again with another Mr. Beres Hammond, and this one is called Rockaway.
DJ Lightning.
Positive vibrations.
Smokey starts to sing. Temptations, Marvin Gaye, spinners of the way. Aretha Franklin. Patti LaBelle used to make me drift away. Play Stevie Play, Samuel Kenny Bay. We dance all night to the songs they play. We can come again, do it just the same. Right now, we need a brand new start. People everywhere need more music from the heart. And if there remains such a place that I can go, will someone tell me, I'd love to know. Remember the songs used to make you rock away. Those were the days when love used to rain, yeah. Dance all night to the songs they play. We can come again. just the same, yeah. Remember the songs we used to rock away. Those were the days when love used to rain, yeah. Dance all night to the songs they play. We can come again, do it just the same. Remember the nights, yes, we rocked together.
Absolutely. I know that many of the elders listening to the program at this point, they can relate to the good old days. The good old days when, you rock away to the songs they played, and you enjoy every moment of it. And you go home and you gather with your little gang or your little crew or, your company, and you talk about how good that session was or how good that dance was. And I'm here to tell you, my brothers and sisters, that we can get a brand new start. As Mr. Beres Hammond says, we can get a brand new start. And how we do this is by recognizing that every single one of us have a responsibility to yourselves and, of course, to the advancement of humanity, as I have always said before. This opportunity we get every day. This brand new start, we get this opportunity every single day, because once we start to think differently, once we start to understand the oneness between you and your brothers and sisters and the world and everything that it encompasses, then of course you will start to radiate differently, different energies, different frequencies. And as you will come to understand, brothers and sisters, these frequencies are very attractive. They seek frequencies and channels of like kind. What this means is that it attracts much of the same, much gathers more on every plane of existence, another principle. And so you will start to find that you by being around your peers and persons that you come into contact with, persons who you are associated with, you will find that those energies will be blended out and positivity will reign. And that is your duty as an individual, to always walk and carry positive frequencies with yourself, because we must understand it is very simple. You find that there will always be frequencies of what we describe to be a negative nature, and it is your choice to choose what frequency you would like to add your energy to, because we are all energy beings. We are made up of energy, and we can use our energy how we choose. And so we are choosing today to use our energy positively. We are choosing to get into positive company. We are choosing to ensure that when we get around or we come in association with another human being, we are radiating positive energies, positivity, energies that can help to lift each other and lift ourselves, and by extension lift your community and the world subsequently. And so positivity will shine, my brothers and sisters. And let me take this opportunity to thank you again for joining me, Empress I Queen, Itisha, on Positive Vibrations Reggae Storm Radio. Let me just tell you that it's always a pleasure to be in the studios raising the vibrations. I can feel you, my brothers and sisters, and I am appreciative of every single iota of energy that comes in with a positive nature, because that's what we're all about. And we want to live on this frequency, because God knows, we know that there's a lot of persons that is always on the negative frequency that is strengthening that. And of course, balance runs earth. So we choose to be on the balancing positive side, and so we shine with positivity, and we serve as a beacon to shine and show the way, make the way clear and vivid to our brothers and sisters. Positive vibration. And of course, this one is called Shine by the group Aswad.
shine like a star, shining so bright, like the star that you are. Oh, shine into the future, spreading your light wherever you are.
Positive vibrations.
I burn like a fire left in the rain. As I run the race, oh yes, I feel the pain. From the resistance, I'm feeling the strain. Now the realization is that we are all born the same. Come on and shine, shine like a star, shining so bright, like the star that you are. Oh, shine into the future, spreading your light wherever you are. I reach for the moon and I reach for the stars. With the strength from within me, the further and faster I run. Stretching my sinews to the bone. Achieving all goals that I seek, I know I must do it alone. When they said I'd never make it, I found strength from within. Cause it is there if you seek it. See, you can get it if you really want to. Shine, shine like a star, shining so bright, like the star that you are. Oh, shine into the future, spreading your light wherever you are.
Shine, shine your light. Shine your light. Just over the man. Not a bang, no warrior. Call it up, destroyer. Human, simply the best. Nobody like can touch them. Limpers, kisses, don't get like can catch me. Moving like lightning, the most energy. Shine your light. Just over the man. Shine your light. Just over the man. If I float like a butterfly, the earthling man. Yes, me a jackpot, calling your son. The crowd is roaring, hearing my story. Walking on it, to them are the champion to win.
When they said I'd never make it, I found strength from within. Cause it is there if you seek it. See, you can get it if you really want to. Shine like a star, shining so bright, like the star that you are. Oh, shine into the future, spreading your light wherever you are. Come on and shine, shine like a star, shining so bright, like the star that you are. Oh, shine into the future, spreading your light wherever you are. Oh, shine.
Yes, shine, my brothers and sisters. It is important that that shine into the future. This is a message, spreading your light wherever you are. The actions that you take today will reflect in your life tomorrow. And so you have an opportunity to intervene. So when things are going wrong, you see, we don't need to feel too depressed and that is the reason why knowledge is power, my brothers and sisters. If you know that you have the power to intervene in your own affairs, in your own life, if you can look into your life and see what is going on at every moment or at certain intervals in time, and you intervene in your own affairs to make structures, to reshape and reform your life based on the actions that you take, then of course you can shine like the star that you are, my brothers and sisters. And so, I am happy to be in the studios learning and growing and expanding with my brothers and sisters. So thank you again for being here. Thank you for being a part of the program. And remember, wherever you are, take positive energies with you, because that is how you shine, and you will be amazed and surprised as to the gifts and the wonderful nature of the universe, how it will reward you for putting positivity into itself.
Yeah, baby. Yeah.
Positive vibrations.
DJ Ivory.
One dream in my life, one in mine. That's what I wait.
And of course, my brothers and sisters, I must also let you know that, we must love each other higher because of the love of the Almighty. We have gotten whatever we get, we must return. And I can tell you that many of us can attest to the wonderful nature of the universe, knowing that sometimes when we are down and out, you have our brothers and sisters that come to us in the form of angels, and they will help to appease us either by cash or kind, or just a word of encouragement, a word of upliftment and motivation that inspires us to culminate our faculties to express a better version of ourselves as we go on this journey of life. And so we must be thankful, and we must recognize the angels and the godlike nature that is present in every single human being that exists and have existed on the planet. And so I love you higher, my brothers and sisters, because I feel the love of the universe coming to me, and so I must give it right back to you. And this one is Mr. Benji Myers with this beautiful rendition of I Love You Higher Than Anyone Can Count.
The amount of love I have.
Positive vibrations.
DJ Ivory.
One dream in my life, one in mine. That's what I waited for. Two, dreaming of one. Love has begun, promising so much more. No one else can see that you're beautiful to me. I love you higher than anyone can count. No end to the amount of love I have, and you inspire what love is all about. Girl, I can't live without your love. Two kisses from you, that's when I knew heaven was on my side. Forever we are two separate stars, sharing one common light. If I am the prize, you're the winner, you're mine. I love you higher than
Positive
anyone can
vibrations.
count. No end to the amount of love I have, and you inspire what love is all about. Girl, I can't live without your love. Are you feeling what I'm feeling? It's the power and the strength of love.
Yes, the power and the strength of love is an amazing thing, brothers and sisters. And I'm not only talking about intimacy, but our lust. I'm talking about genuine, authentic, true, sincere love of humanity and your brothers and sisters. And I can tell you, it's healing, it is inspiring, it is uplifting, it motivates you, and it allows you, it helps you to open the door to the greater version of who you are. And some of those I know persons who have emulated what this is all about, who have lived a kind of life of respect and love for humanity and their brothers and sisters, persons who you would not find them trying to bring down in any form or fashion their brothers and sisters. And I know so many persons who are like this, and this gives me faith, brothers and sisters, in humanity. And this is why I know that there's a positive side of life. There's a positive side of the balance, which balances the earth, that many of us belong, and everyone plays their part in that advancement and that balancing of the energies of this universe. And with that said, I would like to send a big shout out to the man, Mr. O'Neill Buchanan. Enough love and enough respect going out to you. Also, Wayne, my brother Wayne, from listening out of St. Thomas. Enough love and enough gratitude going out to you. Continue being the positive persons that you are. And I also want to say, Mr. Damian Smith, you have also epitomized what respect for your fellow brothers and sisters looks like and should be. And so we are saying enough love and respect. And my brothers and sisters who I have not mentioned their name as it relates to this, I know you know yourselves, because I know so many persons who have been able, throughout all the negative distractions of life, to maintain peace within their souls. Persons who are not letting the negative distractions take them off the positive frequencies that they reside on. And so we must recognize and we must say thank you, and we must encourage you to continue to be who you are, because you must understand that you are the pillars on which positivity will reign and rise. And so we are sending love out to you, both the persons that have been named and those persons that know themselves whether or not they have been named. And so we are going to play this one again by the man Mr. Benji Myers, Love You Higher.
Positive vibration.
DJ enlightenment.
One dream in my life, one in mine. That's what I've waited for. Two, dreaming of the one. Love has begun, promising so much more. No one else can see that you're beautiful to me. I love you higher than anyone can count. No end to the amount of love I have, and you inspire what love is all about. Girl, I can't live without your love. Two kisses from you, that's when I knew heaven was on my side. Forever we are two separate stars, sharing one common light. If I am the prize, you're the winner, you're mine. I love you higher than anyone can count. No end to the amount of love I have, and you inspire what love is all about.
positive vibrations.
DJ Lightning.
Good love. I try to be kind, still I'm not content in my mind, 'cause I'm lonely, no lonely. My heart's not made of stone. Why am I so alone? Feel so empty, yeah. I want me somebody. This feeling that I'm feeling is not for me. I'm down and I'm lonely, hurting, and I know this wasn't meant to be. No, 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 no. There's tears in my eyes, a fear of my patience running out, and that's my destiny. No. So right now I wanna love to stand the test of time, always around me, always around me. Whoa, 'cause I want me somebody. This feeling that I'm feeling is not for me. I'm down and I'm lonely, hurting, and I know this wasn't meant to be. Yeah. Hey, 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 yeah. Stand up, step, step, step. Stand up, stand up, step. Stand up, step, step, stand up. Stand up, step. I try to be kind, still I'm not content in my mind, 'cause I'm lonely, lonely. My heart's not made of stone. Why am I so alone? Feel so empty. Whoa, 'cause I want me somebody. This feeling that I'm feeling is not for me. I'm down and I'm lonely, hurting, and I know this wasn't meant to be. I want me somebody. This feeling that I'm feeling is not for me. I'm down and I'm lonely, hurting, and I know this wasn't meant to be. No. There's tears in my eyes, a fear of my patience running out, and that's my destiny. Whoa. They say love is blind. Hope I'm not a victim of that tragedy, of that tragedy. 'Cause I want me somebody. This feeling that I'm feeling is not for me. I'm down and I'm lonely, hurting, and I know this wasn't meant to be. I want me somebody. This feeling that I'm feeling is not for me. I'm down and I'm lonely, hurting, and I know this wasn't meant to be. Yeah. Hey, hey. Watch this. Well, I want me somebody. This feeling that I'm feeling is not for me. I'm down and I'm lonely, hurting, and I know this wasn't meant to be. I want me somebody. This feeling that I'm feeling is not for me. I'm down and
Oh yes, that one is from the man Mr. Kashif Lindo. I want me somebody. And now on the note of the song, brothers and sisters, you don't know, Empress High Queen has to chip in, and I have to set things straight, because you don't know. We want to let or remind our brothers and sisters, because I'm now understanding that we all have an infinite memory bank, an infinite subconscious that holds a lot of information that we are not currently aware of, because it is so deep in our subconscious. And so I am here now to remind my brothers and sisters that love will not make you hurt. Love, the true love in its purest form, only brings harmony and joy. And it is out of our understanding, our flawed concepts and misinterpretation of what love is, why sometimes we find ourselves being hurt. Because we are confusing love sometimes to be a possessive word. And love is a freedom. Love represents freedom. Love represents harmony. Love represents health and wealth and all that is good. And so sometimes we get so attached to this stimulus, whatever stimulates that love within us, that we think that if that stimulus is departed from us, we can no longer love. And brothers and sisters, I'm here to let you know that love resides within you. Love is always there. Love has never departed from humanity, and the proof for that is that the sun rises every day and the rain falls and replenishes the earth so that the fruits may grow and we may have natural foods to eat as it was intended, or as it is intended by the Almighty Creator, the Omnipotent. And so when we understand how love comes into our lives, all forms of love, whether it be intimate or platonic love, it comes into our life and it lifts us, it fuels us, and it makes us feel worthy, it makes us feel good. And if that love is only for a temporary time, brothers and sisters, a lot of times it is, and we must be able to accept and appreciate what that love brings to our life. And when it brings those kinds of positive energies to our life, it helps to build us. And so if we find that it is temporary, we freely open our hearts and our hands and our minds and release whatever negativity that may come with the separation. And then you keep your heart and your mind open, because love is always there. And so whatever you seek and you shall find. And so if at any point you feel empty, or you feel alone or sad or down, all you have to do is get within yourself and remember how unique you are. Remember that you are a part of the universal cosmic web. You are a part of what we call the Almighty Creator, because collectively we all are a part of this family, this body, and love is always within the body, and that's why we are in existence today. And so my brothers and sisters, I just felt like reminding you of that, because I must we have to see the positive side of every situation, because it doesn't matter how disciplined you are, you will find that some things that we classify as negative or bad or not good will present itself to us, and it all have to do with how we react and how we relate to whatever we deem the situation, circumstance, or person to be. And so I just wanted to remind you of that, my brothers and sisters, because we're now going to sit by the river, right? And we are going to open our minds so that the cosmic enlightenment can reach us and get into us, so that we know who we are. We know how precious we are. We know that our Father is the Almighty Creator that runs things, governs earth, governs the universe, and have your back. He's here to protect you and care for you. So you open your heart and your mind to this kind of love and universal acceptance into the family of the Almighty Creator. And so we go by the river to get that kind of peace of mind. And even if it is not a physical river, my brothers and sisters, you may go in within yourself, get into quiet, get into silence, and allow the frequencies of the positive frequencies of the universe to flow through you. And so this one is from Morgan's Heritage. It's called Down by the River. Positive vibrations.
DJ Herein.
Down see me this day, tell them I'll be gone for the day. I'll be down by the river,
Positive
waiting for the
vibrations.
good Lord to pass my way. Oh yeah, I'll be down by the river, singing songs of joy on this lovely day. Oh yeah.
And you know, as always, my brothers and sisters, we must come with the love and gratitude, because we know, you know, for the persons who are just listening to the program, love and gratitude carries some of the strongest frequencies in this universe. And so every Tuesday here in the studios of Reggae Storm Radio, we emit and we transmit love and gratitude on the frequencies, because we know that these frequencies carry the strongest resonance in the universe. And so at this point, we want to say enough love and gratitude going out to the brothers making this broadcast possible today. So we say enough love and gratitude going out to the man, Mr. Wayne Lyrics. Big up yourself, Wayne. And that is Crew, our in-house technician. Big up yourself every time. And Mr. Errol Harvey listening out of Germany. We also want to say thank you and enough love and gratitude going out to all the listeners all over the world. Germany, Japan, Jamaica, Canada, the United States, and of course this beautiful island of Jamaica. You know, brothers and sisters, it is good to feel the frequencies of love and gratitude, because from my personal experience, it has opened the door to many, many more blessings in my life, and many other persons can attest to the same results from being positive and always radiating love and gratitude. And so I remind you of the powers that you hold within when you open your heart to the love and gratitude that exists in the world. All you have to do is to plant that seed within your mind and your heart, and watch that seed being cultivated when you feed it with the positive frequencies in the form of positive thoughts.
Rastafari. I like to tell something is until the omnipotent one.
Positive
Continue to manifest
vibrations.
through I and I, which is all Just seed has been planted in I and I. He's our roots and the source of our lives. We are the branches, the leaves that have life. We are the apple of your eyes, forever for life. Whoa, vibrations, the leaves that have life. We are the apple of your eyes, forever for life. Whoa, yeah. Give thanks and praise unto the Most High, Jah, Rastafari, oh Jah, give the Almighty High, yeah. Give thanks to Haile Selassie, oh yeah. Jah seed has been planted in I.
Positive vibrations.
Guide I and Jah, be with thy. Guide I and Jah,
DJ Ivan.
'cause it no easy. Guide I and Jah, protect me from all of the negatives against me. When the enemies come to eat my flesh, they're gonna stumble and fall, so never feel like, yeah. When them come, and not them tens and thousands, they fall one by one, and I'm still standing strong.
Positive vibrations.
Jaja run things, you hear? Jaja run things, so we no fear. Jaja run things, with nice, keep us safe in a perilous time, boy. Jaja run things, you hear? Jaja run things everywhere. He keep the fire knife forever. Pay my bills, I pay my rent, I pay my fines. I pay attention, so no waste my time. I pay the toll, use the road when me drive. Still me no pay bad mind, no mind. See them a plot and them a scheme and them a try. Them want me stop, them want for anchor I and I. But them coulda never conquer I and I. And the enemies come to eat my flesh. They're gonna stumble and fall, I never feel like it. When they come, and now them tens and thousands, they cease one by one. They can't hurt Jaja's son. I listen up. Jaja run things, you hear? Jaja run things, so we no fear. Jaja run things, we nice, keep I firm in our rough times. Jaja run things, you hear? Jaja run things everywhere. He keep a fire knife forever. Listen now, well if I struggle in this concrete jungle, them a while and them all, yeah, we come for you in a hurry. I just your right and your left and a trouble. So they not go fret no, they not go worry. Only protest they're out there to break you. What time the light at the tunnel look blurry. So they not go first car, they not go do it. Can't steam my rice, them I can't find the curry. Jaja run things, you hear? Jaja run things, we no fear. Jaja run things, me nice, keep I smiling every time, boy. Jaja run things, you hear? Jaja run things everywhere. He keep a fire knife forever. Sure, guide I and I, be with I. Oh, say I and I. Sure, 'cause it no easy. Guide I and I, all of the negatives against me.
Positive vibrations.
Oh yeah, oh yeah, yeah.
DJ Ivan.
Just think of a sunlight in the day and a moonlight in the night. Fishes are dancing and the river's rolling by. There is still a blue sky until another baby cry. I wonder why some people sigh. Oh yeah, life goes on. Life goes on, life goes on, 'cause every day another baby's born. Oh no, another loving to be defined. Sweet, sweet memories on my mind. We gotta take some time, cease from war, the killing and crime. Life goes on. Life goes on, life goes on, 'cause every day another baby's born. Oh well, just think of the life that you can live and the things that you can give. Remember every day to think positive and live. Life goes on. Life goes on, life goes on, 'cause every day another baby's born. Oh well, and if you have the money to go to the party, and even if you can't afford the latest style, for every good thing in life gotta take some time. Life goes on, life goes on, life goes on, 'cause every day another baby's born. Love the moon, love the star. Yes, love is happiness and when you're feeling sad. Love the moon and love the star. Yes, love is happiness and when you're feeling sad. And life goes on. Life goes on. Life goes on. 'Cause every day another baby's born. Another mountain we must climb. Another loving to be defined. Sweet, sweet memories on my mind. There is still a blue sky, still another baby cry. I wonder why some people sigh. Oh well, life goes on. Life goes on. Life goes on. 'Cause every day another baby's born. And if you have the money to go to the party, and even if you can't afford the latest style, for every little thing takes some time. So in your mind you gotta think and take it fine. Life goes on. Life goes on. Life goes on. 'Cause every day another baby's born. No, another mountain we must climb. Another loving to be defined. Sweet, sweet memories on my mind. Life goes on. Life goes on. Life goes on. 'Cause every day another baby.
Positive vibrations. Yes, my brothers and sisters, that one was from the man, Mr. Spanner Banner. Life goes on. And you know, truer words were never spoken, because I can tell you that life truly goes on. It doesn't matter what you go through, what you have been through, what has befallen you. Once you are still alive, once you still breathe air, once you can listen to positive vibrations with Empress I Queen, once you can tune into Reggae Storm Radio and listen to them tune here, you know that life goes on and you have a new opportunity to create just what you want. As I will remind you today, my brothers and sisters, in the words of Mr. Christian D. Larson, that a man can improve himself, recreate himself, control his environment, and master his own destiny is the conclusion of every mind who is wide awake to the power of right thought and constructive action. And so, my brothers and sisters, all you have to do is to change your mind and you get a different result. And so we rise up with the man, Mr. Gentleman. Yeah. Positive vibrations.
DJ Icon.
And yet I know you're tired of the way of life you're living now. And yet I know you want a break from the stress and all the pain, yeah. So many people don't let you down. Still never the way that frown. No, blessings that come, just trust me and wait. And you are gonna wear that crown. Cast your eyes real. Far away from the pagan, them can't touch my own.
Yes, man, we are risen up. We rise up above the negativity. If you are just joining the program, you are in tune to positive vibrations with me, Empress I Queen, on Reggae Storm Radio. vibrations.
And yeah, I know, not for them not happy for you when time you win. And yeah, I know, the race is not for the swift, but who can endure. So many people don't let you down. Still never the way that frown. No, blessings that come, just trust me and wait. And you are gonna wear that crown. Cast your eyes, far away from the pagan, them can't touch I know. Can't touch I know. Cast your eyes, far away from the pagan, them can't touch I know. A child is the way. And yeah, I know you're tired of the way of life you're living now. And yeah, I know you want a break from the stress and all the pain, yeah. So many people don't let you down. Still never the way that frown. No, blessings that come, just trust me and wait. And you are gonna wear that crown. Cast your eyes, far away from the pagan, them can't touch I know. Can't touch I know. Cast your eyes, far away.
DJ Light.
It's only reggae music keep me skanking on my feet. Skip and skank to the river, bang, madam. Youth man, sorry if I'm wrong. Oh, level the vibe, we are level.
Yes, we leveling the vibes with the man, Mr. Half Pint.
Oh, yes, level the vibe, come people,
Level the vibes, my brothers and sisters.
down.
And you see, if someone step on your shoes today, we level the vibes because we now watch shoes, we are watching life, right? And we know that our brothers and sisters are extensions of our very being, and so we take care of them and they take care of us. Mash it up tonight in the Reggae Storm Radio. We say love and gratitude throughout all dimensional space and time, so we leveling the vibes, we raising the vibrations, raising the positive vibrations in the house.
Level the vibe, we are level the vibe. Sweetness tonight. Oh yes, level the vibe, we are level.
Enough love and gratitude going out to the staff members and management at Community Plumbing and Hardware Supplies.
Forget the fight. Come in from the rubber up scene.
Keeping it locked with Reggae Storm Radio.
Level the vibe, we are level the vibe. Sweetness tonight. Oh yes, level the vibe, we are level the vibe. Reggae music playing alright.
Of course, only positive vibrations, good vibes only.
Shout, joy has come. Number one, one for all. Oh yeah, level the vibe, we are level the vibe.
Positive vibrations.
The people shout, joy down.
DJ Light.
Level the vibe, we are level the vibe. Sweetness tonight. Oh yes, level the vibe, we are level the vibe. Sweetness tonight. So mash up on your car, don't you brag and go on. It's only reggae music, keep me skanking on my feet. Skip and skank to the river, bang, madam. Youth man, sorry if I'm wrong. Oh, level the vibe, we are level the vibe. Sweetness tonight. Oh yes, level the vibe, come people, level the vibe.
You know, brothers and sisters, on a serious note, I can tell you, when you come to realize who you are, when you come to understand the universal principles that you live within the ambit of, and how through the understanding of those universal principles you may fashion and create and recreate the circumstances in your life to a desirable fashion, to a desirable form. My brothers and sisters, I can tell you, you're going to have such a level vibes, because you know you don't believe anymore. You now know that your divine spark is within you, and you can activate that spark whenever you want, so that you may look through the lens of happiness and love and health and peace and joy and harmony in your life. And I can tell you, once you start looking through that lens, the veil of deception and pain and hurt will disappear from your life, my brothers and sisters.
Oh yes, level the vibe, we are level the vibe. Reggae music playing alright.
Positive vibrations.
The people shout, joy has come. Number one, one for all. Oh yeah, level the vibe, we are level the vibe. Sweet is the night. Oh yes, level the vibe, we are level the vibe. Reggae music playing alright. Charge of vibes, nice every time. Just fall in line. Ooh, level the vibe, we are level the vibe. Surely come from us tonight. Oh yes, level the vibe, we are level the vibe. Really massive tonight. Oh yes, keep on scam to the rebound, bam, bada. Youth man, sorry if I'm wrong. Oh, level the vibe, we are level the vibe. Music tonight. Oh yeah, the people shout, joy has come. I see love from a distance, coming but slowly. I know it's gonna last forever.
Love from a distance, Mr. Barris Hammond. You know, brothers and sisters, I can tell you, when you start to align yourself and align your mind to positivity, you see, and your goals and your dreams and the things that you would want to accomplish and achieve in life, there is a magic that takes place. Your mind, your attention starts to get fixed, start to be fixed on the things and the solution that will open the doors to the answers to your questions. And so you will start to see from a distance on the horizon all your dreams, all the possibilities, the positive possibilities of your life. And so this will take your attention from the negative possibilities to the positive possibilities. And the magic about this idea, brothers and sisters, is that whenever you start to focus the things that you want, this is scientifically proven now. This is not just Empress I Queen's opinion or idea. This has been scientifically proven over the centuries, and we just don't know about it. But we are here now, and we are in the information age, as I always mention, and we now have the information at our fingertips. Your reticular activating system, that's a section of your brain that recognizes whatever you impress upon it, and it draws onto itself using the universal law of attraction. It draws onto itself the same, everything, every person, every circumstance, every event that is vibrating on the same frequency. So once you start to keep your mind on the things that are going right in your life, the things that you appreciate in your life, what your reticular activating section of your brain does, it draws to you, as I said before, everything that supports that particular idea. And so it opens your eyes to all the greater possibilities in your life, all the possible routes and avenues and channels that you can take in accomplishing that goal that you desire. And so when people like Christian D. Larson and Wallace Wattles and Joe Dispenza and Dr. Bruce Lipton will tell us that we have the most powerful tool or weapon, which is our mind. Our mind is a tool that can fashion your very life. A matter of fact, brothers and sisters, the life that you are currently living, the circumstances that you're currently experiencing in your life was shaped and fashioned by the power of your mind. Positive vibration.
DJ I.
I see love from a distance, coming but slowly. I know it's gonna last forever. I feel us coming closer, closer and closer. It's the time we get it together. Whoa, I know you done a lot of wrong, but I'm willing to forgive. No one has the right to decide how the other made you live. Sometimes we should stop and count to 10 before we make each other hurt. Cause later on you realize you really had no worth. I see love from a distance.
Sometimes we should stop and count to 10 before we make each other earth.
Forever, I feel us getting closer, closer and closer. It's the time we get it together. Whoa, whoa. Mama, she's taught us for so long with her heart all full of tears, and the wisdom in her eyes kept me safe through all the years. Make me grow to understand that there's still good folks around, and to keep it in our hearts is to be on solid ground. I see love from a distance, coming but slowly. I know it's gonna last forever. I feel us getting closer, closer and closer. It's the time we get it together. Whoa, whoa.
bringing back the love in the hearts of the people. Positive vibrations. Reggae Storm Radio.
Oh Lord, reggae bring back love.
Bringing back the love in a tons.
Reggae bring back sweet, sweet love. Oh yeah, reggae bring back love in the heart of the people. Reggae bring back sweet, sweet love. Oh yeah, it's so nice, it's so sweet, it's so beautiful to see the people living sweet, sweet love. Oh Lord, it's so nice, it's so sweet, it's so beautiful to see the people living sweet, sweet love. Oh Jah, reggae bring back love. Oh Lord, reggae bring back sweet, sweet love. All across the world, Lord, reggae bring back love in the heart of the people. Reggae bring back sweet, sweet love. I feel the vibes. Lord knows it feels right. Oh, we can feel your love, yeah, flowing on me, it's mankind. Give them some sweet reggae music.
Natural beauty, you know. Yeah, no, I've never been someone shy until I seen your eyes. Still I had to try. Yeah. Oh yes. Let me get my words right and then approach you. Woman, I'll treat you like a man is supposed to. You'll never have to cry. No. I know everyone can relate to when they find a special someone. And she's royal, yeah, so royal. And I want her in my life. I never knew anyone so one of a kind. No, the way she moves to her own beat, she has the qualities of a queen. She's a queen. Ooh, ooh, what a natural beauty. No need no makeup to be a cutie. She's a queen. She's a queen. And when they ask what a good woman's made of, she's not afraid and ashamed of who she is. She's royal, yeah, so royal. And I need her in my life. I never knew anyone so one of a kind until the night that I seen her rise. My queen, so supreme. I can see in her eyes the way she smiles. Hey, yes I know the king and queen crown same time. So I'd never leave your side. Just stick with me through the trial times. Oh, and she says she no mind. Alright, I know good man is hard to find. And she can't about that giant no line. That's why she has no ties at this time. Yeah, I know many men are trying, but she needs to be more than wine and dine, because she's royal, yeah, so royal. And I want her in my life. I never knew anyone so divine. Oh, the way she moves to her own beat, she has the qualities of a queen, so supreme. Ooh, ooh, what a natural beauty. No need no makeup to be a cutie. She's a queen, so supreme, yeah. And when they ask what a good woman's made of, She's not afraid and ashamed of who she is. She's royal, yeah, so royal. And I want her in my life. I never knew anyone so one of a kind. No, no, the way she moves to her own beat. She has the qualities of a queen, my Nubian queen. Ooh. Hey, we got it going on. Hey, we got it going on.
Positive vibrations.
Mad son. Hey, follow me now, where see you now. Hey, upset her. You upset her.
DJ enlightenment.
I'm a winner. Show the dance. I'm a winner. Hey, watch out now. I'm on the sun. Oh, we're winning right now, you say we're winning right now. If we get a trophy to what we living right now, cause I'm winning right now, yeah. And I'm chilling right now, oh, we're winning right now. Our Thanksgiving right now, cause we're winning right now, yeah. I'm winning, I'm winning, I'm winning. Hey, watch out now. Hey, I'm a walking W. Learn from the else. Turn them in a medal in a trophy and bells. Every day you see we with them on the next level. Break records like we cracking eggshells. And every single ounce of effort we expel. It's all about progress cause we have to excel. And watch out. Looking like success we dress well. Another knockout for the ring the next spell. I'm about to send my haters a card to get well. Cause I'm sick of it. I'm so sick of it, but that's the whole gist of it. I hate in all the beauty when we didn't with a bit. Cause I'm winning, I'm winning, I'm winning. Oh, we're winning right now, you say we're winning right now. If we get a trophy to what we living right now, cause I'm winning right now, yeah. And I'm chilling right now, oh, we're winning right now. Our Thanksgiving right now, yeah. I say we're winning right now. So every day you see we are the reigning champ. And at the cloud with the silver line we reigning from. Cause if you see some of the places where we hailing from, it's just the type of place we should be failing from. But now we're winning. Yes, every quarter, every inning. Bolt if I tracks and then I fence if I swimming. You know that there's no giving in no matter the circumstances we're living in. You hear me? I'm winning, I'm winning, I'm winning. Oh, we're winning right now, you say we're winning right now. If we get a trophy to what we living right now, cause I'm winning right now, yeah. And I'm chilling right now, oh, we're winning right now. Our Thanksgiving right now, God. I said we're winning right now.
like how Martin Luther King would have started. My dream, my dream, my dream, my dream, my dream. Tell you my dream is to live my dream. Hear the most I in me sleep when me sleep. Tell you my goal, my goal, my goal. All of my goal is to reach my goal. Live a happy life, put it on me head. Nobody no fi cry over me dead. Look at me now, when them treat me less than gold. Put me in a box like a rectangle. Oh oh, look at me now. Oh, look at me now. Oh, look at me now. I me just tell you my life. Where them used to go round me, go round. No one used to come round me. My life was so lonely. Look at me now. Look at me now. Look at me now. Me a take plane like JUTC. When you see me, it's on TV. Shows after shows after shows after shows. Tours after tours after tours after tours. When me name call is like roars after roars. Sweet melody and chorus after chorus. Them lock a one door, me bust doors after doors after doors after doors after doors after doors. Look at me now, where them treat me less than gold. Put me in a box like a rectangle. Oh oh, look at me now. Oh, look at me now. Oh, look at me now. I me just tell you my life. Where them used to go round me, go round. No one used to come round me. My life was so lonely. Look at me now. Look at me now. Look at me now. The blessing does a flow over. This a copia and a cover. Jaja soldier from boardhouse to sidewalk to leather sofa. Them say me living at the coast and no trap. No sir. Me no mix up in a coca. Marijuana no dust to the nose ya. I no powder, not a obia. Can't get over. Look at me now, where them treat me less than gold. Put me in a box like a rectangle. Oh oh, look at me now. Oh, look at me now. Oh, look at me now. I me just tell you my life. Where them used to go round me, go round. No one used to come round me. My life was so lonely. Look at me now. Look at me now. Look at me now. Me and thank God for me blessing. No me can afford to give back to some of the same people. Them were used to settings and who used to set him. Now bust him, can't bust them. Same one I take bust. Come on stage trophy, call up them. But me still a call up them. Bust them but me can't trust them. See them but me not touch. No hit them but me can't love them. From Trenchtown, our next star rise again. Look at me now, where them treat me less than gold. Put me in a box like a rectangle. Oh oh, look at me now. Oh, look at me now. Oh, look at me now. I me just tell you my life. Where them used to go round me, go round. No one used to come round me. My life was so lonely. Look at me now. Look at me now. Look at me now. Look at me now. Where them treat me less than gold. Put me in a box like a rectangle. Oh oh, look at me now. Oh, look at me now. Oh, look at me now. I me just tell you my life. Where them used to go round me, go round. No one used to come round me. My life was so lonely. Look at me now. Look at me now. Look at me now.
My dream, brothers and sisters, you know, everyone has a dream, everyone has goals, and everyone attempts to some extent to have their dreams realized. However, because of our misconceptions, sometimes how we were oriented to life, how we think about life, and whether we are aware or not of the universal forces and principles by which we are all governed, with the understanding and the comprehension and subsequent application of these universal principles, your dreams become attainable and you start to win. Now, brothers and sisters, as we mentioned before, when we become aware of certain universal principles such as the law of vibrations, we learn that everything moves, everything vibrates, everything in the planet, whether it is a planet or a peanut, it moves, it vibrates. And what we should become aware of is that vibration that particular thing has. If it is that you are able to vibrate on that same frequency by which that thing that you are desiring is vibrating on, then nothing can stop you from attaining your goals. Nothing can stand in your way. The only thing or person that can stop you from attaining your goals and your dreams, brothers and sisters, is the person who put that dream in motion, and that person is you. And so we implore you each week on the program to remember that with every action there is a reaction, and this reaction comes in the form of the circumstances and the situation and events that you currently find yourself in your life. And so when you become aware, my brothers and sisters, now we are becoming aware of some of these universal principles. We now know how to get ourselves in correspondence, in vibratory frequency, in alignment to attract the thing that we want. And one of those ways in which we can do that is to start focusing on the solutions to these dreams and not the problems, not the obstacles, because all obstacles, brothers and sisters, serve as a stepping stone to propel you around, over, under the whatever obstacle it is toward your goal. And so we need not worry. All we need to do is to gather the knowledge, which is power. Knowledge is power. Your happiness, your health, your wealth, your peace of mind is your responsibility. And so all you need to do is to get yourself aligned, get your mind right. And this is what this program is all about. I know that this week I haven't gotten into many of the particular principles and how they work, but we want to take this week, we want to take the time out to reflect on some of the principles that we have learned already in subsequent programs. Principle of correspondence, principle of vibration, principle of action and reaction, the power of attention, and of course the mighty power of your mind, my brothers and sisters. And so we want to reflect on that and understand that our dreams and our goals are attainable, and we are not victims. We are not victims. We are indeed the creators. We co-create our lives. And once we understand this, then of course we will have a better chance of applying ourselves accordingly, because we continue to apply ourselves once you think. There is a thinking stuff by which all things are made of. And because we continue to think, we cannot resist thinking. We think all the time. Our brain is never at rest. And so this is the reason why we must understand that we should deliberately create a thinking pattern, a positive thinking pattern, that even when we are not acting as the watchman at the gate of our minds will take the right channels in assisting us in achieving our goals. And so, while we're reflecting on that, brothers and sisters, we're going to continue to listen to this song, My Dream, by our brother Nesbeth.
Let me start that one here. Like Martin Luther King.
And it is important to note, my brothers and sisters, as well, that it really doesn't matter if someone else believes in you. Remember, the gate to your success is in your mind, and you alone can either open or close that door. And so don't pay attention to the negative distractions in the form of other persons. They might be saying that you cannot make it, you're not worthy, or you don't have what it takes. And sometimes we ourselves give ourselves these messages which serves to hold us back. And so, we don't achieve our goals. But I'm here to remind you that you have the power, and just as much as you can tell yourself that you cannot achieve or accomplish a particular thing, you can tell yourself that yes, I can, and you can apply yourself, and nothing can stop you from accomplishing your goal unless you yourself decide that you are giving up. And that is one of the magic of the universe that we were not taught. These are the principles that should have been taught from elementary school so that the children can grow up understanding the power that they possess. And because we don't understand the power we possess, we put that power in the hands of some capricious, unknown image or whatever, not knowing that the Almighty Creator, the omnipotent, omniscient, and omnipresent, has honored and bestowed upon every single human being the power to construct and reconstruct the life that we want. And it doesn't matter what you have done before, brothers and sisters. It is what you can do now with this newfound understanding, as much as this understanding is not new, but it has been coveted. And so we are reminding, we are catching up, we are picking up, we are catching on to this understanding so that we may acquire the dreams that we desire.
Positive
vibrations.
Let me start that one here. Like how Martin Luther King would have started. My dream, my dream. My dream, my dream, my dream. Tell you my dream is to live my dream. Hear the most I in me sleep when me sleep. Tell you my goal, my goal, my goal. All of my goal is to reach my goal. Live a happy life, put it on me headstone. Nobody no fi cry over me dead. Look at me now, when them treat me less than gold. Put me in a box like a rectangle. Oh oh, look at me now. Oh, look at me now. Oh, look at me now. I me just tell you my life. Where them used to go round me, go round. No one used to come round me. My life was so lonely. Look at me now. Look at me now. Look at me now. Me a take plane like JUTC. When you see me, it's on TV. Shows after shows after shows after shows. Tours after tours after tours after tours. When me name call is like roars after roars. Sweet melody and chorus after chorus. Them lock a one door, me bust doors after doors after doors after doors after doors after doors. Look at me now, when them treat me less than gold. Put me in a box like a rectangle. Oh oh, look at me now. Oh, look at me now. Oh, look at me now. I me just tell you my life. Where them used to go round me, go round. No one used to come round me. My life was so lonely. Look at me now. Look at me now. Look at me now. Jah blessing does a flow over. This a copia and a cover. Jaja soldier from boardhouse to sidewalk to leather sofa. Them say me living like the Cosa Nostra. No sir. Me no mix up in a coca. Marijuana no dust to the nose ya. I no powder, not a obia. Can't get over. Look at me now, when them treat me less than gold. Put me in a box like a rectangle. Oh oh, look at me now. Oh, look at me now. Oh, look at me now. I me just tell you my life. Where them used to go round me, go round. No one used to come round me. My life was so lonely. Look at me now. Look at me now. Look at me now. Me a thank God for me blessing. No me can afford to give back to some of the same people. Them who used to set things, all who used to set him. Now bust him, can't bust them. Same one I take bus, come on stage trophy, call up them. But me still a call up them. Bust them but me can't trust them. See them but me not touch. No hate them but me can't love them. From Trenchtown, our next star rise again. Look at me now, where them treat me less than gold. Put me in a box like a rectangle. Oh oh, look at me now. Oh, look at me now. Oh, look at me now. I me just tell you my life. Where them used to go round me, go round. No one used to come round me. My life was so lonely. Look at me now. Look at me now. Look at me now. Look at me now. Where them treat me less than gold. Put me in a box like a rectangle. Oh oh, look at me now. Oh, look at me now. Oh, look at me now. I me just tell you my life. Where them used to go round me, go round. No one used to come round me. My life was so lonely. Look at me now. Look at me now. Look at me now.
Look at me now. And so, brothers and sisters, you know, we must, whenever we find ourselves in situations of disheartenment, we must remember that there's a strength that exists within every single human being that you can call on, because from time to time we meet upon certain degradatory frequencies and situations in life, and if we follow that frequency, then it takes us deeper and deeper into that which we do not want. And so I am here to remind you that there is something within each and every one of us that we can draw on, that power of your mind. If you're feeling down right now, I mentioned this in previous programs. If you're feeling down right now, this is how real energy is. You're on a low frequency and your vibration is low, and you find someone that comes around you with a higher vibratory frequency of happiness and joy. It will help to neutralize that negativity that you may find or feel, or in or pick up in other persons or in yourself. And when this energy reaches you, it might come in the form of a song. You might feel down and you hear a song that makes you feel so much better, and sometimes it makes you feel worse. This is how energy works. And so this is how you strengthen your will to get your dreams to manifest, right? You focus on that which you want and pay not a lot of attention or any attention at all to that which you do not want. Remember the power of attention, brothers and sisters, that we discussed in previous programs. You have a power that is called the power of attention. Anything that you think about for a prolonged period of time, anything that you talk about or feel about for a prolonged period of time, you bring about. And this is how every single thing in that has ever manifested was manifested. And so your will can be done if you only apply yourself accordingly, brothers and sisters. And so, and this is the reason why it is so important that we get into ourselves and we get the material. We fill ourselves, which is the vessel, with the material, the information. Marcus Garvey said, we should read motivational and philosophical material that lifts us so that we know who we are. What it means is that it strengthens you, and that is the reason why knowledge is power, because with a particular set of knowledge, you are able to apply this to life to get particular results. And so, my brothers and sisters, applying yourself correctly, thy will must be done.
Positive vibrations.
Thy will always be done. Don't they know thy will always be done? Step on this journey where Jah put me. Well, if I think's my weakness, negative thoughts and unpure heart I play with like a sickness. Now the youth them have a hit list on every stall and most business. Helicopters are circle round the game, you like a frisbee. Unsolved mystery, my dog can't find business. Message in the music is the only way to fix it. I say word, sound power, lift your hand up if you're with me. Now go make them trick quick out, but now repeat the history. I say what them I go do when Jah come? Don't they know thy will always be done? My people rise, remember now we're black and we're strong. And when we're one, this is when we'll overcome. Oh yes, me know why yes, see them a born, but me a come from far. For we ancestor, yes, and them post stars to the star. Oh, nowadays the mute ya want to the bar. A nation where so sweet it just a get so bizarre. Be deep, look good and then you might spot the stars. Some go bleach it out, now this a get too far. Them want to worship possessions, house and car. No, me not go wrong because of me and Jah apart. I say, boy, where them a go do when Jah come? Don't they know thy will always be done? My people rise, remember now we're black and we're strong. And when we're one, this is how we'll them sit down in the church with the ungodly pastor. Not changing up about your rape off your daughter. Brother kill brother, could they all that no call for? Just watch your back when you walk, climb up the ladder. Frightened fi see your friend, them want to put you in a blaster. Still I no fret cause the time of the master. Now you judge your daughter, and I say, boy, what them a go do when you come? Don't they know thy will always be done? My people rise, remember now we're black and we're strong. And when we're one, this is when we'll overcome. I said, don't they know thy will always be done?
Thy will always be done. The mind, my brothers and sisters, is just like a muscle. The more you exercise it, the stronger it gets and the more it expands. The mind has a powerful way of attracting things that are in harmony with it. And that means whether good or bad. Once you are in harmony with a particular vibration, your mind helps you to attract it into your life. Reality is but a projection of your thoughts or the things that you habitually think about, brothers and sisters. So be careful of what you harbor, the thoughts you harbor in your mind. I implore you and I encourage you to harbor in your mind, fill your vessel with the kind of knowledge, motivational, inspirational, philosophical knowledge that will help your will be done. And I promise you that when your will is done, there is a sense of gratification that comes to your mind and your heart, that you just get a glass and, brothers and sisters, you toast.
Positive vibrations.
Yeah, man, after a while you realize that it doesn't make any sense. You bawl or cry or talk about all the things that are not going right in your life. You realize that it is important for you to amplify and speak about the things that is going right in your life, the things that are going right, and the things that you would like to see objectified and materialized in your life.
And in the test for the plus, yeah. Gratitude is a must. Blessings fall by my right hand. Can't ball in a life, man.
Positive vibrations.
Go on with it, go on with it. Yo, easy. Are you kidding me? Ghost, yeah. So we are coming here with a force. Blessings we are reap and we coursing on. We in a rise and boast. Yeah, we give thanks that we need it the most. We have to give thanks that we really supposed to be thankful. Blessings all for my life and my thank God for the journey, the earnings, the test for the plus. Yeah, gratitude is a must. Yeah, me see blessings fall by my right hand. That was for the friends that take off the below. One time did sit down in a class and we poured that only said the road and me go on with the road. Third form, me say me try a thing. And you know it formed up to be a fire thing. Now up on stage with chronic say I sing. Yeah, see me all diggy soon get the higher ring. Like hello brother, you say I had to shot ya. Saw your poster, spectacular photo. Keep pass through your soul to get ball in a life, man. Me have to thank God for the journey, the earnings are just for the plus. Yeah. And gratitude is a must. Yeah, me see blessings fall by my right hand. But I toast to the friends we take off the load. One time they sit down in a class and we pour then only set the road and we go on with it, go on with it. That's how our blessings upon me. And send me to tell them the story. That's how our blessings upon me. That's how I made to give him the glory. I'm delighted. Jah knows I'm a passion ignited. Got the music get me excited. I'm coming like a potion. Blessings all for my life and my thank God for the journey, the earnings are just for the plus. Yeah. And gratitude is a must. Yeah, me see blessings fall by my right hand. But I toast for the friends we take off every load. One time did sit down in a class and we bored dead. Only said the road and me go on with the road. Toast. Yeah. Toast. Oh, we not rise and boast. Yeah, we give thanks. We have to give thanks like we really supposed to be thankful. Blessings all for my life and my thank God for the journey, the earnings are just for the plus. Yeah, and gratitude is a must. Yeah, me see blessings fall by my right hand. But I toast for the friends we take off every load. One time did sit down in a class and we bored then only said the road and we go on with the road. Toast.
Yes, of course, we toast to positivity. We toast to love. We toast to good health and harmony. And of course, you don't know, we have to send love and gratitude throughout all dimensional space and time, all over the world, to our brothers and sisters of the human race, bar none. Because we know that the only limitation, my brothers and sisters, is in your mind. And so I remind you, don't be afraid to set your goals high. Don't be afraid to have big, huge ambitions, because everything that you desire can and will come to pass if you apply yourself accordingly. So, and one of the first things to do is to start be grateful. Live in the attitude of gratitude. Live in the attitude of love, the attitude of completion and fulfillment. And that is one of the strongest frequencies, vibratory frequencies, to attract to you more of the same, more people, circumstances and events by which your happiness, your success, your harmony may be stimulated into your life. And so bear in mind, my brothers and sisters, your only limitation is your mind. So start to be grateful today. Start to be grateful right now, and you will get more things and circumstances to sustain you and maintain that positive attitude.
Positive vibrations.
This one is from our beloved sister Janine with Gratitude.
Gratitude is fuel for the actions I partake in. So in doing what I love, I get to keep it up. Perceptions leave much room to be mistaken. So in doing what I say, my word is covenant. I expect nothing but the best from myself, not myself nor me. Putting personality under subordination of the master key, which is the most I in I and I. As a man thinketh in his heart, so is he. Whatever you're dwelling on is the reality that you're creating. Use your concentration wisely, because your only limitation is your imagination. Priority one is to focus on the most high in the meditation. Develop the routine, keep the room clean, balance the physical and spiritual accommodation. See daily from the written word, learn from the example, then put it into practical use within your temple. The real work is to know, the truth is the seed, the real life is to grow into what you need. So as a man thinketh in his heart, so is he. Whatever is the reality that you're creating. Use your concentration wisely, because your only limitation is your imagination. Trapped inside the flesh, requiring emancipation from the source of the vexation, which is the enemy. Anyhow, you let the mind control, corrupt your state of meditation. You compromise your soul, focus of the goal, and move further from the free. Where you want to be, shaping your destiny, guided by the Most High. No need for competition, when creative cultivation of the nation is the mission. As a man thinketh in his heart, so is he. Whatever you're dwelling on is the reality that you're creating. Use your concentration.
One click, Raya click, managing case, man. You know the motion, my G. Hey.
One click, Raya click. You may also let Empress and Queen tell them don't cut the line, cause everything takes time.
Positive vibrations.
Gratitude is fuel for the actions I partake in. So in doing what I love, I get to keep it up. Perceptions leave much room to be mistaken. So in doing what I say, my word is covenant. I expect nothing but the best from myself, not myself nor me. Putting personality under subordination of the master key, which is the Most High, in I and I. As a man thinketh in his heart, so is he. Whatever you're dwelling on is the reality that you're creating. Use your concentration wisely, because your only limitation is your imagination. Priority one is to focus on the Most High in the meditation. Develop the routine, keep the room clean, balance the physical and spiritual accommodation. So daily from the written word, learn from the example, then put it into practical use within your temple. The real work is to know, the truth is to see, the real life is to grow into what you need. So as a man thinking in your heart, so is he. What you're dwelling on is the reality that you're creating. Use your concentration wisely, because your only limitation is your imagination. Trapped inside the flesh, requiring emancipation from the source of the vexation, which is the enemy. Anyhow, you let the mind control, corrupt your state of meditation. You compromise your soul, focus on the soul, and move further from the free. Where you want to be, shaping your destiny, guided by the Most High. No need for competition, when creative cultivation of the nation is the mission. As a man thinketh in his heart, so is he. Whatever you're dwelling on is the reality that you're creating. Use your concentration wisely, because your only limitation is your imagination. Because your only limitation is your imagination.
Your only limitation, brothers and sisters, is your imagination.
Imagination.
Use your concentration wisely. Remember power of attention.
Inside the flesh, requiring emancipation from the source of the vexation, which is the enemy. Anyhow, you let the mind control, corrupt your state of meditation. You compromise your soul, just focus on the goal and move further from the free. Where you want to be, shaping your destiny, guided by the Most High. No need for competition, when creative cultivation of the nation is the mission. As a man thinketh in his heart, so is he. Whatever you're dwelling on is the reality that you're creating. Use your concentration wise wisely, because your only limitation is your imagination. In his heart, so is he. Whatever you're dwelling on is the reality that you're creating. Use your concentration wisely, because your only limitation is your imagination.
He's so humble.
Positive vibrations.
DJ
This valley of test, and I've never been weak, caught in the wilderness. The power, love, preserves I, guiding in all I do. Through the heights and the depths, we trample frustration and we conquer stress. Power, love, preserves I, and guides in all I do. All the evils that lead me on,
Positive vibrations.
go back where they came from. No demonic works perform shall prosper, yeah. I tell you of your hand, the science man come, cause we can't squeeze the lion palm. No demonic works performed shall prosper. The wages of blessing is ever living a life, so we keep our meditation in high. We weather the storm and put up a fight, cause we can do anything. And should you feel like giving up, let the strength of your ancestors fill your cup. The power of God preserves I, and guides in all I do. So all the evils that lead me on can go back where they came from. No demonic words performed shall prosper, yeah. I tell you of your hand, the science man come, cause him can't squeeze the lion palm. Can't touch a lion, so strong. Roaring lion, and the more them a aisle up, at the more them business wild up. Yes, the more them come with science, though them can't break the heart of a lion. The more them a aisle up, at the more them business wild up. The power of God preserves I, and guides in all I do. So all the evils that lead me on can go back where they came from. No demonic works performed shall prosper, yeah. I tell you of your hand, the science man come, cause him can't squeeze the lion palm. No demonic works performed shall prosper. So all the evils that lead me on can go back where they came from. No demonic works performed shall prosper, yeah. I tell you of your hand, the science man come, cause him can't squeeze the lion palm. Can't touch a lion, he's so humble. Can't touch a lion, roaring, so strong.
Yes, I. Praise be to the Most High Jah. Long life is all a sucker. Yes, me mind know I've got a line on me pocket, but me alright. Give thanks for life, me say me alright. Me say me mind know I've $1 million at the bank, but
thanks. Yeah, me never that line on me pocket, but me alright. Give thanks for life, me say me alright. My mind no wake with that full info, but still no one see no clip low. So most timeless, doing life and I will give thanks. In every instant teach me to not complain, yeah. And even when the rent you and the landlord no stop eat off my cake, yeah. The trees them bear fruits we eat, so I will never worry about new shoes for my feet. So from me of life everything is possible, I know you see. So me now be a father line on me pocket, say me alright. Give thanks for life, me say me alright. Me say me mind no have a million and the bank, but for I and I life me give thanks. Yeah, me now father line on me pocket, but me alright. Give thanks for life, me say me alright. Me mind no wake with the pocket full of gold, but believe I've got the joy in my soul. Oh, say real happiness from the heart. It comes from within, no love. I'm not a perfect man, I know, cause I would like to have a couple fast cars, but I will never bow to the vanity. I look at it as pure insanity, cause I got John, I know Jah got me. You see, me now be a father line on me pocket, say me alright. Give thanks for life, me say me alright. Me say me mind no have a million at the bank, but for I and I life me give thanks. Yeah, me now have that line on me pocket, but me alright. Give thanks for life, me say me alright. Me say me don't need the ones at the half, cause the ones are not as important as the needs. Today is going to be a good day. I believe in these ways and things may go your way. The attitude of gratitude you need, giving thanks for what you have, make more of what you need. Align your thoughts and align your goals. Work with the most high is in control, and then finding a peace in your soul. And then you see, say, you know, be a father line now your pocket to be alright. Give thanks for life, me say you're alright. Me so me mind no have a million at the bank, but see I and I like me give thanks. Yeah, me now have a line on me pocket, put me alright. Give thanks for life, me say me alright. Me mind no wake with the pocket full of gold, but you have got the most I Jah within your soul. Just give thanks and praise, yeah. Focus the future, never gaze, yeah. I say give thanks and praise, yeah. Oh yeah, oh na 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 na. Yeah, you know, we need that dollar, man. You just need life. Listen. That line on my pocket put me alright. That line on my pocket put me feel nice. When I have a rich cent, yes, me nice. From food I eat, me say me feel nice. Me not pay for dollar, me not pay for dollar. Oh la, me say me not pay for it, no nah. Oh yeah, oh yeah, yeah, oh. Give up, never give up. Yes sir. Yeah, oh no. Me not pay for dollar. Now we have a red cent, yeah. Oh no, oh no.
One click, Raya click. You may also Empress and Queen, tell them don't cut the line, cause everything takes time.
One click, Raya click, managing case man. You know the motion, my G. Hey.
Positive vibration.
Just to tell you what's them. One motion. You see, even though you don't go to college and get the masters and degrees, you have to street smart in times like this. Gain knowledge. Your royalty records. Acknowledge. You know the motion, my G. One click. You know, see the more them find me gain knowledge. Man, I step in on the street, they use them acknowledge. No street smart, you do them go college. Have to be a warrior, them we out to like chalice. True, me a rise up and them a keep my list. Me no carry feelings, me man, me no Alice. True, them no want to see me iconic. True, them see the greatness in me, them can't stand it. Maybe you feel things not in the true, me got it. Unkind, jealousy, feelings, you fi stop it. Help a man rise, it feel good, see him got it. A time for unite, to goal, you fi go at it. More them fight me get stronger. When evil arise, would I conquer? See clear, you want to see me go under. Put a judge on me, shield and me armor. Hey, more them fight me get stronger. When evil arise, would I conquer? See clear, them want see me go under. Put a judge on me shield and me armor. Hey, Unja bless, no man curse. Give thanks me come from the worst. Would I be going out or coming in night or day? Judge when me put first. Me hear lot of speech, me may drive in a hearse, but I rebuke and cancel it reverse. Give thanks for life for blessings in a earth. No praises moderation, they she give birth. Gotta remain for
one click, Raya click. You may also the Empress and Queen. Tell them don't cut the line, cause everything takes time.
one click, Raya click, and it's increase man. You know the motion, my G. Just to tell you what's them, one motion. You see, if you do you go to college and get the masters and degrees, you have to street smart in times like this.
Gain knowledge.
Your royalty records,
acknowledge.
You know the motion, my G. One click. You know see the more them fight me gain knowledge. Man a step in on the street, they use them acknowledge. No street smart, you go do them go college. Have to be a warrior, them we use to like chalice. True me a rise, no for them a keep malice. Me no care feelings, me man, me no Alice. True, them no want me see me iconic. True, them see the greatness in me, them can't stand it. Maybe you feel things not in between me got it. Unkind, jealousy, feelings, if it's a pit. Help a man rise, it feel good, see him got it a time for unite. To goal if you go at it. More them fight me get stronger. When evil arise, could I conquer? See clear, them want see me go under. Put a judge on me shield and me armor. Hey, more them fight me get stronger. When evil arise, could I conquer? See clear, them want see me go under. Put a judge on me shield and me armor. Hey, Unja bless, no man curse. If thanks me come from the worst. Would I be up, going out, or coming in night or day? Judge when me put first. Me hear lot of speech for me drive in a earth, but I rebuke and cancel it reverse. Give thanks for life for blessings in a earth. More praises moderation, day she give birth. Gotta remain focused. In a the street it take on like circus. Words of inspiration from Marcus. The fittest are the fittest shall survive when you start up. Gotta remain focused. In a the street it take on like circus. Words of inspiration from Marcus. The fittest are the fittest shall survive when you start up. More them fight me get stronger. When evil arise, good up.
One click, Raya click. You may also the Empress and Queen. Tell them don't cut the line, cause everything takes time.
One click, Raya click, and it's increase man. You know the motion, my G. Just to tell you what's them, one motion. You see if you do you go to college and get the masters and degrees, you have to street smart in times like this.
Gain knowledge.
Your royalty records,
acknowledge.
You know the motion, my G. One click. You know see the more them fight me gain knowledge. Man a step in on the street, they use them acknowledge. No street smart, you go do them go college. Have to be a warrior, them we use to like chalice. True me a rise, no for them a keep malice. Me no care feelings, me man, me no Alice. True, them no want me see me iconic. True, them see the greatness in me, them can't stand it. Maybe you feel things not in the true me got it. Unkind, jealousy, feelings, if it's a pit. Help a man rise, it feel good, see him got it a time for unite. To goal if you go at it. More them fight me get stronger. When evil arise, would I conquer? See clear, them want see me go under. Put a judge on me shield and me armor. Hey, more them fight me get stronger. When evil arise, would I conquer? See clear, them want see me go under. Put a judge on me shield and me armor. Hey, Unja bless, no man curse. Give thanks me come from the worst. Would I be up, going out, or coming in night or day? Judge when me put first. Me hear lot of speech for me drive in a earth, but I rebuke and cancel it reverse. Give thanks for life for blessings in a earth. More praises moderation, day she give birth. Gotta remain focused. In a the street it take on like circus. Words of inspiration from Marcus. The fittest are the fittest shall survive when you start up. Gotta remain focused. In a the street it take on like circus. Words of inspiration from Marcus. The fittest are the fittest shall survive when you start up. More them fight me get stronger. When evil arise, would I conquer? See clear, them want see me go under. Put a judge on me shield and me armor. Hey, more them fight me get stronger. When evil arise, would I conquer? See clear, them want see me go under. Put a judge on me shield and me armor. Hey, you know see the more them fight me gain knowledge. Man a step in on the street, they use them acknowledge. No street smart, you go do them go college. Have to be a warrior, them we use to like chalice. True, me a rise up and them a keep my list. Me no care feelings, them man, me no Alice. True, them no want to see me iconic. True, them see the greatness in me, them can't stand it. Baby, you feel things not envy, true, me got it. Unkind, jealousy, feelings, if you stop it. Help a man rise, it feel good, see him got it. A time for unite, to goal, you go at it. More them fight, me get stronger. When evil arise, would I conquer. See clear, them want see me go under. But a judge on me, shield and me armor. They know them fight, me get stronger. When evil arise, would I conquer. See clear, them want see me go under. But a judge on me, shield and me armor. Hey, hey, hey. Yeah, you know the motion. Knowledge and grace, man. All of the OSM. Stay focused in times like this. You know the break. When them fight me get stronger.
Yes, and that one is from our brother Royal Click. And you know, that is such a true statement, my brothers and sisters. The more you feel you come up on struggles or what we call fight, it does make us stronger, because what we would have to do when we meet upon something we call struggles, we must flex our muscles and use our muscles. And whenever we use our muscles, it adds or counts as exercise, and this exercise makes us stronger. And it is the same when it relates to your mind. The more you focus on a particular thing, the more you harbor and entertain certain thoughts, it gets stronger. And because our thoughts have a particular frequency, that frequency will work to manifest itself and objectify itself in our lives. And so, you know, we must understand the power of our minds and use it wisely. Don't be afraid of what we call struggles or fight, because when you get them, or when they appear, when they seem to appear, or we perceive something as a fight or a struggle, don't be afraid, because it will only make you stronger. Now, that said, I want to thank our listeners for keeping it locked to Positive Vibrations with me, Empress I Queen, on Reggae Storm Radio. And we want to say welcome to those who are just joining the program. We are currently entering into the health consciousness segment of the program, where we look at principles and certain discipline that we may employ along with a natural lifestyle, that we may sustain and maintain the health that we have, or improve our health if we have already gotten lifestyle discomforts and ailments based on how we eat and how we live. And so today we will be looking at preventative measures, because we know that hypertension is a common ailment and it affects a great magnitude of the population. And so it is good if we have knowledge that we may combat it if we already have it, or we may prevent ourselves from acquiring that disease in the first place. Remember, my brothers and sisters, your health is your responsibility. Let your medicine be your food, and your food be your medicine.
God have mercy, hey. Good God have grace, hey. Lord have mercy, hey. Vengeance, Spirulina build up my confidence. Rastafari run the continent. This King Selassie, I pay the consequence. Don't get it confused. Lord, give me a buckle of spirulina. Come make me mix up me roots with Medina. Come off a tour and me knee feel weak, so me go a up road and go link fever. What good for your nerves, so what's up and support a coconut water fi wash off your heart. Hey, nobody coulda say Rasta soft. Me go link fever fast and never fever grass. Hey, spirulina we blending, so you know I'll be spending every dollar out and me bill foul. Hey, a buckle of the green and it make me clean, so me skill like Alan still cold. If you not get it, you will lose. Make your food be your medicine your food. Blend up the carrot with the lettuce in a juice. No afraid fi mix the vegetable with the fruits. Lord, give me a spirulina. I make me mix up the roots with Medina. Come off a tour and me knee feel weak, so me go a walk road and go link fever. Hey, give me a bottle of spirulina. I make me mix up the roots with Medina. Me brother Teflon want give me a niece. We drive go a walk road, go link fever. Me I want you to take my body serious. I know anything can go in a me teacup. Me live like a king like niggas Negos. Caesar drink rum till him body seize up. But me go link Viva, him say him got it right here. One bottle of spirulina and I got a ripe here. Me no like weakness, that a me worst nightmare. I no give me anything, no give me red stripe beer. Just see me a bottle of spirulina. I make me mix up the roots with Medina. Come off a tour and me knee feel weak, so me go a whoop road and go link Viva. Boy, give me a bottle of spirulina. I make me mix up the roots with Medina. Inna me house soon look like a creature. Call me go a whoop road, go link Viva. Boy, Buster, choose well. A bottle of Sabata, spirulina, coconut water, blood tonic. The whole world love chronic. Get it in your mind if you not get it, you will lose. Your food be a medicine, your food. Blend up the carrot with the lettuce in a juice. I'm afraid for mixing vegetable.
Okay, we are letting our medicine be our food and our food be our medicine, because brothers and sisters, we know that science have proven that certain natural lifestyle practices will prevent you from having or help you to reverse the effects of certain lifestyle ailments. And so today we are looking at how to prevent high blood pressure or hypertension. So you can, brothers and sisters, you can help prevent high blood pressure by having a healthy lifestyle. If you already have high blood pressure, it is important to prevent it from getting worse or causing complications. You should get regular medical care and follow your prescribed treatment plan. Your plan will include a healthy lifestyle, of course, and lifestyle habits and recommendations. And if it is already at a stage, you may require medication. But it is important to know that with lifestyle changes, you may reverse almost, if not every, ailment that affects your body. Okay, and so one of the things that we can do to prevent or treat hypertension, we can eat a healthy diet. To help to manage your blood pressure, you should limit the amount of sodium, which is salt, that you eat, and increase the amount of potassium in your diet. It is also important to eat foods that are lower in fat, as well as plenty of fruits, vegetables, and whole grains. You know, brothers and sisters, it is amazing how almost every single illness, apart from mechanical illnesses, when you go to the doctor, they will encourage you to eat fresh fruits and vegetables. And this, of course, brothers and sisters, is because the doctors are aware. They are now becoming aware of the awesome benefits that natural fruits, vegetable, herbs, and spices will have on your body. One other principle that you may employ to prevent or treat hypertension is getting regular exercise. Exercise can help you maintain a healthy weight and lower your blood pressure. You should try to get moderate intensity aerobic exercises at least 2.5 hours per week, or vigorous intensive aerobic exercises for 1 hour and 15 minutes per week. Aerobic exercise such as brisk walking in any any walking or swimming or any exercise, brothers and sisters, that gets your heart beating faster, it uses more oxygen, then that of course is your aerobic exercise, which can help with your blood flow. It can help you with depression, it can help with circulation, it can help with oxygenation. Exercise helps with so many aspects of our health. And so along with the kind of diet, remember, lifestyle must be added, and a little exercise each week is very important to maintain or improve your health. Okay, and so another principle, my brothers and sisters, is being at a healthy weight, managing our weight. Being overweight or having obesity increases your risk for high blood pressure. Maintaining a healthy weight can help you to control high blood pressure, and it also helps you to reduce the risk of heart problems, heart disease, and heart attack and stroke. And so we want to remind ourselves while we are eating, we want to remind ourselves of one of the 8 laws of health, which is temperance. We need to have moderation in everything that we do. We want to reduce the fatty foods and the oils and the butters and the cheese and the milk and the dairy products and so on, because it has been proven also that dairy products will increase inflammation in your system, and that also will create plaque to develop in your arteries, which may lead to heart attack and stroke. And so, my brothers and sisters, with this understanding, we want to now limit or use these things in moderation, if we use them at all, so that we may improve or prevent certain illness. And now we are looking at number 5 principle that we may employ to assist in improving our hypertension situation or preventing it altogether. Not smoking, brothers and sisters. Smoking cigarette raises your blood pressure and puts you at a higher risk for heart attacks and stroke. If you do not smoke, do not start. And if you do smoke, brothers and sisters, talk to your healthcare provider or someone you trust, a counselor, so that they can help you to find the best ways and means to either reduce the consumption of tobacco or quit altogether, which is what would be best for you. All right, and we are now looking at the final principle that we're looking at today, and it is managing stress. Brothers and sisters, this is a major one because, science and research has been proven and has proven without a shadow of a doubt that stress is the number 1 killer of mankind. And so, because any ailment that you have, when it is coupled with stress, it is detrimental. And so we now understand that stress, even if you don't have a sickness right now, when you employ stress to a healthy body, over time, that will cause many different kind of discomforts and dis-ease in the body. And so we must manage our stress. Learning how to relax and manage stress can improve your emotional and physical health. It can lower your blood pressure as well. Stress management techniques include exercise and, of course, listening to beautiful music and talking about positivity, those are some of the things that can reduce, you can use as stress management techniques, and focusing on something calm or peaceful, and meditate on what it is. And this is a good opportunity to employ the powers of your mind, brothers and sisters, because stress comes from the mind. Stress is it's like a mental situation, because it is what we think cause us to stress. If we don't think that something is affecting us negatively, then we won't stress about it. And so it is important that we know this and understand that we can manage our stress by the way we think, the kind of thoughts that we harbor and the ones that we entertain. So, and this is the reason why meditation comes into stress management, because what it does is it allows you to see what is going through your mind freely, and then you know what areas in your mind you want to use the opposite thought pattern. One of the techniques that I use from time to time whenever a negative thought would come and I recognize it, because if you don't recognize that you're thinking on certain patterns, you won't be able to make the correction. And in order to make the correction, you recognize it. And when I do recognize it, I think that the exact opposite of the negative thought that would have caused stress. So when you think the exact opposite, you will literally immediately feel the stress being lifted from your mind, your body, and your heart. And so this technique will help you to avoid certain illnesses that is caused by stress. And a matter of fact, all illness that is diagnosed that is not mechanical is actually caused. Stress is one of the main cause of most illness. And so once we understand this, then we know now how important it is for us to acquire the awareness of what we can do to help ourselves to avoid and stay away from stress, being that we know the detriments of it, right? And so remember, my brothers and sisters, knowledge is power. And your health is your responsibility. Let your medicine be your food, and your food be your medicine. And a lot of the persons, all the herbal doctors and the nutritionists and even the conventional medical doctors are now prescribing fruits and vegetables, because it has been widely proven without a shadow of a doubt that fruits and vegetables are the healthiest things you can consume. It not only improves your health, but it improves your mood, and you are able to live a better quality life when you're healthy. Because if you are not healthy in your mind and in your body, you will not be able to experience the beauty and the magic of life as it was intended by the Almighty Creator. So remember, brothers and sisters, let your food be your medicine, and your medicine be your food. Your health is your responsibility.
Good God have mercy, hey. Good God have grace, hey. Lord have mercy, hey. Zing friends, Spirulina build up me confidence. Rastafari run the continent. This King Selassie, you pay the consequence. Don't get it confused. Lord, give me a buckle of spirulina, and make me mix up the roots with Medina. Come off a tour and me knee feel weak, so me go a up road and go link fever. What good for your nerves, so what's a pants apart, and coconut water fi wash off your heart. Hey, nobody coulda say Rasta soft. Me go link fever fast and never fever grass. Hey, spirulina we blending, so you know I'll be spending every dollar out and me bill foul. Hey, a buckle of the green and it make me clean, so me skin like Alan still cold. If you not get it, you will lose. Make your food be your medicine your food. Blend up the carrot with the lettuce in a juice. No afraid fi mix the vegetable with the fruits. Lord, give me a buckle of spirulina, and make me mix up the roots with Medina. Come off a tour and me knee feel weak, so me go a up road and go link fever. Hey, give me a buckle of spirulina, and make me mix up the roots with Medina. Me brother Teflon want give me a niece. We drive go a up road
go link viva. Me I want you to take my body serious. I know anything can go in a me teacup. Me live like a king like niggas negos. Caesar drink rum till him body seize up. But me go link viva, him say him got it right here. One buckle of spirulina and a cut a ripe here. Me no like weakness, that a me worst nightmare. I no give me anything, no give me red stripe here. Just see me a buckle of spirulina and make me mix up the roots with Medina. Come off a tour and me knee feel weak, so me go a whoop road and go link viva. Boy, give me a buckle of spirulina and make me mix up the roots with Medina. Inna me house soon look like a creep. Call me go a whoop road, go link viva. Boy, Buster, choose well. A buckle of Sabata, spirulina, coconut water, blood tonic. The whole world love chronics. Get it in your mind, if you not get it you will lose. Your food be your medicine, your food. Blend up the carrot with the lettuce in a juice. And afraid to mix the vegetable with the fruit. Spirulina when we drink with Medina. Spirulina when we drink with Medina. Spirulina when we mix with Medina. Spirulina when we drink with Medina. Again. Spirulina when we drink with Medina. Spirulina when we drink with Medina. Spirulina when we mix with Medina. Spirulina when we drink
Spirulina by the man Mr. Chronics. And so of course I remind you once more that we should avoid stress, because stress is one of the number one killer of people. And so we know now that we should avoid stressful situations, and whenever we see stressful situations coming on, we have a mental power that we can use to avert the complications that comes with stress. And so we should avoid stress by every means possible. And because it is your responsibility, your health and wealth is your responsibility, and so we need to employ the stress management techniques that we know, so that we may maintain a healthy body and mind. Because you see, the thing is, brothers and sisters, with stress does not only affect the body, it also affects your mind. And those two areas, if those are not harmoniously aligned, then of course it is impossible for us to live a happy and healthy existence, which was intended for us.
I can't believe the man come take shortcut and come broke down the car. Yo, I cut wrap up. Yo, hotel, you see what I want.
Smarted! I'm telling you, but just loving yourself. I mean, value yourself, think highly of yourself. They're very important.
Absolutely. Love yourself, think highly of yourself. And this one is from Christopher Martin. I'm a big deal. And you should know, brothers and sisters, that you are all big deals, because every single one of you is unique. You are a unique and special creation. And so you should recognize that. And in recognizing that, you understand that you must take care of yourself. And you must take care of both your body and your mind. And that is what this program, Positive Vibrations, is all about. We come together in solidarity. We come together collectively as a people, as a nation, as a human race, so that we may raise our positive vibrations in all areas of our life. We learn how to take care of our mind by adding into ourselves, filling our mental vessel, our spiritual vessel with the right kind of empowering information that will lift us out of certain negative situations. And also in the health consciousness segment of our program, we look at what we can do to furnish our physical body with the kind of nourishment and food and nutrients that it needs so that we can live a healthy, strong existence, because that's what we are created for. And I am happy to be hosting and bringing this information to you. Thank you again for tuning into the program. You are a big deal.
You know you have your dreams and nobody can stop it. Just walk out, bust a blank and say I'm a big deal. I'm a big deal. Okay now. Yeah, we're kinda important, very for real. Oh yeah, I'm a big deal. My friends are some big deals. Very big deal. Very, very, very important.
You know, brothers and sisters, the moment you realize how big of a deal you are in your 360, you are like the ruler, the creator, the God of your 360. And the moment you realize that it is your 360, that your 360 is what you create, and everything in your 360 that you create will and must affect you, because it is an extension of who you. It's an extension of who you are. It is what you have projected from the power of your mind into your physical objectification. And so you must understand, with this kind of power, you must be a big deal. And it is important that you understand that with great power comes great responsibility, and that responsibility is yours to ensure that you maintain your health, both physically and mentally. Fill yourself with feed your mind, just like you feed your body with the natural raw fruits and vegetables, that is uncompromised nutrition and nutrients that your body was designed to absorb. It is the same process in feeding your mind with the right kind of food, mental food, in the form of information, knowledge, wisdom, and understanding. And so you make your mind very healthy. And when your mind is very healthy, that is the time it recognizes the beauty and the love and the harmony of life. When your mind is unhealthy, then you only can see and is able to see the negatives and the wrongs and not the rights of life. And so that is the reason why it is so important that you acquire the right kind of, fill yourself with the right kind of fillings, as we like to call it, and you will get the right results. We are now we have the final 5 minutes of the program, so I'm going to take this time to say thank you to all my brothers and sisters all over the globe. I want to say love and gratitude to my family in South America, in Chile and Brazil, Sister Naomi, my little sister Nandi, and brother Tafari. Sister Naomi, enough love and respect going out to you from Jamaica to Chile, South America. Love and gratitude going out to all the German listeners and fans, the persons that are listening from the United Kingdom. That is crew Ricardo Scott. Big up yourself. The persons listening to the program and supporting us, always logged in from the United States of America. Ricardo, Miss Elaine, Wait, Robert, Sutherland. And if you don't hear your name, just know that it's love and gratitude coming from Itisha, Empress I Queen, Positive Vibrations, Reggae Storm Radio. It's all love and gratitude, just to know that you are a big deal, despite what anyone says to you. Even when people may come to you with negativity and want to bring you down, you should know who you are. That whether you're in or out, you know who you are. You know what you are about. And what you are about is upliftment and love and gratitude, because you know that you are qualified, you are worthy, you are a child of the omnipotent. And if your parent, which is the Almighty Creator, is all powerful, all knowing, right, then you need not worry because you will be taken care of. All we need to do is to live within the light of the Almighty Creator, and that light is wisdom and knowledge and awareness of who you are. Because when you know who you are, how special you are, you will care yourself, you will protect yourself, and you will acquire the knowledge in which are the tools that you will use to construct your life, so that you may be the beacon, you may shine as a light, you may emulate what it is to be a decent, aware human being. And this will in turn teach the children and open the doors for them to learn more and understand more, so that they themselves can create a better future for themselves and others. And in doing so, naturally, the world will become a better place, because we are applying ourselves to it. We are giving into the universe that which we want to receive in return. And just know, my brothers and sisters, you are a big deal. Remember that a man can improve himself, recreate himself, control his environment, and master his own destiny is the conclusion of every mind who is wide awake to the power of right thought and constructive action. Right? And so, my brothers and sisters, I stand firm in my truth. I am conscious of my oneness with the universal spirit that lives within, around, and through all things. In this truth, I stand firm in the belief that the infinite wisdom of the universe flows through all of us. Brothers and sisters, I anchor myself in this truth daily, and I can rest assured in the power of the Almighty, omnipotent, omniscient, and omnipresent. Knowing this, I begin each day with the expectation of love, joy, peace, and happiness. My brothers and sisters, I will meet you right here next Tuesday, 3 p.m. Jamaica time, where we come together once more to raise the vibration of a nation and radiate love, gratitude, and peace throughout all dimensional space and time, because our duty is to help to create a better world, and that's what we are all about. Stay tuned, my brothers and sisters, for my sister Kombutsa, which is coming up next.